everyone, my name is Reverse and today you guys are joining me back again for another Boom Beach video, and what we're going to be talking about today is going to be the next update. I actually got the patch notes for you guys, so that means I already know exactly what is going to be there in the update, and I actually want to take some time here in this video to share that with you guys. So that being said, let's just jump straight into this. The next day update is actually going to be called the Temple of Doom Cannons, which is a pretty cool name. And I'm not entirely sure what that means quite yet, but I kind of have the idea it has something to do with this image of Colonel Gearheart. Speaking of Colonel Gearheart, that is going to be one of the new events being added to the game. New enemy approaches, tear down her war factories on the archipelago in order to get some prototype modules, and that is also part of the update as well. Then you got Hammerman is going to be attacking you. That's going to be happening once a week. Same thing with Colonel Gearheart. And then we got the events are now daily. And allow me to show you guys a little screenshot of the cycle of evil, which you guys get to see every single villain in Boom Beach and whenever they start to pop in. So here's what you need to know. First off, we're going to be starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow, is where the new Boom Beach Dr. Terror is going to be appearing into the game. It's going to be the Volcano Dr. Terror, 12 o'clock, the top one. Then the day after, which is going to be the day after tomorrow, is going to be Volcano Dr. Terror, which we already know on Saturday, usually Saturday, but it's going to be swapping away. And then we're going to be facing our first Colonel Gearheart. That's going to be very exciting. Brand new villain to see what she's going to be doing against us, or what kind of bases she's going to be having. That's very interesting stuff. Then once again, we are facing Dr. Terror Island Edition, Volcano Edition, and then of course Hammerman strikes you, where you need to defend your base. So going to be interesting to see how that's going to be going. Pretty stoked about this. There's one thing I need you to take into consideration. The new Dr. Terror is only going to be 7 stages, but it is going to be, the difficulty is going to be increasing dramatically. So keep that in mind, because it's very important. No longer 20 stages, but instead 7 stages and 4 times a week. I think that's pretty awesome. Then the daily events are starting at 6 AM and they end at 3 AM, so they're going to be for 21 hours. It really depends on where you're living, obviously, that they're going to be starting. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that is the way it works out. Then we got some new stuff. We're going to be getting the Prototype Weapons Lab, in which you have the ability to assemble experimental and unstable prototype defenses. Now keep in mind that if you build these defenses, that they're going to be only there for 12 hours, and you're going to be needing the prototype modules in order to build them. But we'll find out more about that in game. Distract and destroy with the new gunboat ability, the Critters. A lot of you guys subscribe to the channel because of the Critters, and for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome, and I'm very humbled that you guys decided to take time out of your day to watch that video, spend a lot of hard work, time and effort into that video, and I'm glad that you guys liked it so much. It was very well received. But as you guys can see, it is going to be unlocking at HQ level 19, which is pretty high, and tomorrow, a little bit later today, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the Critters and why that is that they decided to unlock that at HQ level 19. Then 2 new operations that are going to be harder than the current dead end. That's going to be exciting as well, because operations always a great thing, right? So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. And then we're going to be getting some wildlife. You guys have been asking for this. Sea and land turtles. I cannot wait to see what these are going to be looking like, because alongside with the Critters, you know, that's going to be really awesome. We got a couple of improvements. You have the ability to change your name, go to settings, accounts, change your name, can only do it once. And make sure you take it very carefully into consideration. You can only change it once. Change it wrong, you can never change it again. You have the ability to watch attack replays from your activity log. So whenever you attack someone, you have the ability to rewatch it to see what you did wrong, so that way you can become better at the game. We're going to be taking a lot of time to kind of cover that as well onto the channel. Retreat confirmation, so that way you don't accidentally retreat. Very nice feature. Rearrange your base by swapping buildings, and also landing crafts to swap their order as well. Check out your task force operation stats. Not entirely sure how that's going to be working out, but it's going to be pretty interesting. leave a friendly note when kicking someone from the task force to be less of a jerk, I suppose. Even better AI pathfinding, that is interesting as well. The Arabic language support as well. A lot of Arabian players play Boom Beach. This is a great one. Lots of new graphics. I'm excited to see what these graphics are. A ton of bug fixes, and there's gonna be some changes as well. The first change, eye statue, is going to be 10 hours instead of oh, it's actually going to be reducing from 10 hours to 8 hours because of the new update. So they changed it before to 10 hours because of the lack of defense. Like, people wanted more, like, defense didn't matter as much before this update. Flamethrower and Scorcher burn increases from plus damage statues. That's interesting as well. Victory point reward comes at, or at least victory point reward boat comes at 3 AM now, whenever the day event is going to be ending. And reduce camera shake from the Grenadiers explosions. That actually got quite laggy at certain points there. So in overall, this is a huge update. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite feature is. I'm really excited to know about this, but I just gotta say, I am so pumped up for this. Tomorrow, the update is finally gonna be there, and I'm gonna be there as well. Hopefully bring you guys the coverage as soon as I can. I'm gonna try my best and everything in my power to share it all with you guys. But really, tell me in the comments below what your favorite feature is, and if you want to stay updated with whatever I'm bringing to the channel. I'm going to be talking and debating a little bit about everything in more in depth in a later video today, and there's going to be a giveaway too, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's basically going to be covering everything about this update that I wanted to share with you guys. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reverse of Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.